No Other Choice, 2025, is a South Korean black comedy thriller directed by Park Chan-wook, adapted from Donald Westlake's 1997 novel The Axe. The film stars Lee Byung-hun as Yoo Man-soo, a laid-off paper industry expert who descends into murder to secure employment in a cutthroat job market. Spoiler warning. The following includes a complete storyline breakdown, including all major plot points, twists, and the ending. Entire storyline and movie breakdown. The film is structured as a satirical thriller, unfolding in acts that mirror Man-su's escalating desperation. It opens with domestic bliss before spiraling into moral decay, blending slapstick humor with graphic violence in Park Chan-wook's ornate style. Act 1. The Fall from Grace. The story begins with Yoo Man-soo, a 25-year veteran at Solar Paper and recent Pulp Man of the Year, enjoying a perfect middle-class life. He grills an eel sent by his employer at his childhood home, a former pig farm with a troubled past, surrounded by his loving wife Mi-ri, teenage stepson Si-won, neurodivergent daughter Ri-won, a cello prodigy who communicates mainly through music, and two large dogs. This idyll shatters when American investors buy Solar Paper and lay off workers, including Man-soo. The eel, it turns out, was a severance gift. Vowing to find a new paper industry job within 3 months to maintain his family's lifestyle, Man-soo faces rejection after rejection. 13 months later, the family is in crisis. Man-soo works humiliating retail jobs. They cut expenses, canceling Netflix, giving away the dogs to relatives, which devastates Ri-won, and the house is on the market, potentially to Si-won's friend Jeon-ho's wealthy parents. Mi-ri takes a job as a dental assistant for Oh Jin-ho, igniting Man-su's jealousy over perceived flirting. Si-won, under pressure, steals iPhones with Jeon-ho to make money, leading to their arrest. Man-soo and Mi-ri blackmail Jeon-ho's father, using evidence of his infidelity to secure Si-won's release. Man-soo ignores a painful toothache, symbolizing his deteriorating health and resolve. Act 2. The Descent into Murder. Humiliated during an interview at Moon Paper by manager Choi Son-chul, a divorced social media influencer, Man-soo hatches a plan. He creates a fake job ad in a trade magazine to lure and identify competitors, discovering Gu Bom-mo and Ko Si-jo, both more qualified than him. Retrieving his father's old Vietnam War gun, smuggled from North Korea, Man-soo targets them to eliminate the competition. First target. Gu Bom-mo. Man-soo spies on the unemployed Bom-mo, who lives with his struggling actress wife A-ra. During an assassination attempt, Man-soo is bitten by a snake and saved by A-ra. He uncovers her affair, confronting Bom-mo at gunpoint. A misunderstanding ensues. Bom-mo thinks Man-soo is A-ra's lover. In the struggle, A-ra accidentally shoots Bom-mo dead. Man-soo flees, later retrieving the gun from the burial site with A-ra's lover's help. Family interludes and jealousy. At a dance party, Man-soo sees Mi-ri with Jin-ho and retrieves the gun in a rage. He and Mi-ri accuse each other of infidelity but reconcile. Meanwhile, the garden withers, symbolizing the family's decay. Second target. Ko Si-jo. Man-soo meets Si-jo, a shoe seller with a daughter, and shoots him on a highway. He hides the body in his car trunk. Si-won witnesses Man-su's failed attempt to dismember the body and buries it in the garden along with the stolen iPhones. Detectives visit Man-soo, warning him about the disappearances of Bom-mo and Si-jo, noting their connections to the paper industry. Man-soo befriends Son-chul with alcohol, exploiting his sobriety issues. In a grotesque scene, Man-soo extracts his own rotting tooth with pliers due to unbearable pain. Act 3. Confrontations and Resolution. Mi-ri discovers Si-jo's body under an apple tree, prompted by Si-won's confession, but lies to Si-won, claiming it's a pig carcass to protect him. She confronts Man-soo over the phone while he's with Son-chul, but he refuses to abandon his path, declaring he has no other choice. Climax. The film's tension peaks in a series of interwoven confrontations. Man-soo plies Son-chul with more alcohol, learning of an upcoming manager vacancy, then suffocates him and stages the death as choking on vomit during a drunken stupor. This final murder secures Man-su's position at Moon Paper as Son-chul's replacement. Simultaneously, Mi-ri's discovery and call create a war-like family crisis, forcing her to choose protection over confrontation. Detectives return, revealing connections between the victims, but A-Raw's false testimony, that Bong Mo was suicidal and owned the gun, shifts blame, clearing Man-Soo. The sequence blends dark humor, the tooth extraction and slapstick struggles, with brutal violence, culminating in Man-Su's victory, amid moral ruin. In the aftermath, Man-Su's new job saves the home. The family reunites with the dogs, the garden revives, and Ri-won plays cello joyfully. However, Man-Soo celebrates alone in an automated paper mill, the sole human among machines, a poignant, ironic, happy ending. Deep meaning and themes. At its core, No Other Choice is a wicked satire on late-stage capitalism, portraying unemployment as a dehumanizing nightmare that erodes morality and turns ordinary people into monsters. Automation and AI symbolize the erasure of human workers, with Man-Su's specialized skills rendered obsolete, forcing barbaric survival tactics in a system that rewards inhumanity. The film critiques corporate greed, American takeovers, layoffs, and the brutal job market, where competition literally becomes cutthroat. Man-Su's transformation from hapless everyman to serial killer highlights fragile masculinity and desperation, questioning what societal pressures drive ethical compromises. Family dynamics underscore the themes. Economic strain breeds suspicion, infidelity arcs theft, Si-won's crimes, and protection Mi-ri's lies, showing how financial ruin taints relationships. The happy resolution is cruel irony, temporary stability in a tainted world, where cheating the system is the only response to being cheated. Park's humane touch pities the characters rather than condemns them, blending mordant humor with gut-wrenching realism to comment on broader issues like gender roles, worker exploitation in Korea and beyond, and the absurdity of survival instincts in an uncaring economy. It's Park's most direct societal takedown since his Vengeance trilogy, emphasizing that in a world of no other choice, humanity is the ultimate casualty. Thanks for sticking around until the end. I love breaking these movies down, but my favorite part is hearing what you think. Do you agree with my theory, or did you spot something I missed? Let me know in the comments below. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to join our community. Sharing this video also goes a long way in helping me make more content like this. Thank you all for the support, and I'll catch you guys later.